So what are we playing, Pelly?
We are playing Control, brand new game. So this was released on the 27th of August 2019 by Remedy Entertainment a few days ago. They're responsible for the first two Max Payne games, as well as Alan Wake and Quantum Break. And
Who's Alan Wake?
Alan Wake's a game.
Yeah.
And it's on PS4, PC and Xbox.
Okay.
It was announced at E3 2018.
So I've never heard of this before. You just said, "Oh, let's play Control." I was like, "Okay,
I've been
what's
watching
that?"
videos about it, and I played this at Insomnia Gaming Festival a week ago. I like the idea of it having a female protagonist. That makes me interested. It's cool. I like it. I know that. There's a. I'm not really clued up on much about it, so don't ask me many questions. But there's a type of graphical processing called ray tracing, which is used in this game, I believe. Normally it's something they use for like still images to make them look a lot better, because that looks really good. But there's some graphical update they've done on creating a graphics card that enables them to do it more real time. But I wouldn't know the technical side of that, which is worth mentioning.
That's cool.
So yeah, going in dry from a plot perspective. I know I've played it briefly, and I know that you can like do a kind of Jedi Force power type thing, which looks a bit like Maggie from The Walking Dead.
I was thinking Hermione.
Hermione and Maggie as one person.
Yeah.
That is a cool jacket.
Oh, starting.
Hello?
Hi.
Anyone here?
So it's using the Resident Evil 4 camera, which is probably the most influential thing in games. Alright, so it seems to be introducing the controls to us. The controls. The control seems to be introducing the controls to us.
Yeah.
In like almost like a good way, as opposed to like an unskippable tutorial.
Yeah, well, this is quite common nowadays.
Actual Bureau of Control.
Yeah,
I guess I'm thinking of like annoying tutorials.
SNES
you
games.
skip. Yeah.
Yeah, most modern games you just run around and it tells you what to do.
Yeah, I've been retro recently.
Old Square.
Which reminds me a little bit of
Is this for like Platinum Trophy?
I guess, but it reminds me a little bit of like Resident Evil and stuff like that. Silent Hill, where you find stuff lying around that immerses you in the game.
Hello.
Is it me you're looking for? I'm not sure what he's talking about.
But I think we made a good impression
You've
for
got
our
like a
first
cassette
interview.
player on his front. New mission. Welcome to the oldest house. Alright, so this looks is this where we just been?
We said that.
I see. Go to the lift. Right, got you.
Well, you find the lift.
Yeah.
It's mystery lift.
So I'm now in control.
But
We're saying that a lot, aren't we?
yeah. Whenever I hear Control, I think GoldenEye. Have you ever played GoldenEye?
I've watched you play it.
Yeah, it's like there's a level called Control. It's like one of the hardest ones there. And
So the one with Natalia.
yeah, basically you have to protect her from these goons. And it's the worst level in the game.
Right, okay.
But yeah.
When I hear the word control, I think of the song by Rage Against the Machine, Killing in the Name. We're under control. You're under control. That's the first thing I think.
I like how the N and T make the T.
Did I lose you there for a moment?
It's quite a cool font. Hopefully we're not walking into someone doing something unpleasant.
Okay. So I was in this bit when I was playing the game of the day.
I swear.
Your weapon? Really?
He's dead.
Dear. Okay, he's not the main villain. Oh, it's a different guy.
Yeah, there's no mustache on
He's
him.
like a salary man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Look at those graphics. I'm
Wow.
talking to you.
Yeah.
This has a very Blade Runner feel to it.
He's working with
Is
bromine.
that real footage or is that graphics? Because that looks pretty real.
It's hard to tell.
Right, so now we're like in the Matrix, I guess. Now I've got a health bar.
Oh, yeah.
I can zoom in with L2. Actually, it reminds me a lot more like Real Adventures of Johnny Quest. Do you remember that?
No. I haven't watched that show either.
Those B7LAs trying to... Whoa! So I guess this is like a bit of a tutorial, but it seems like it's like it works very well with the plot. Take that, boy.
Oh, I'm made of carbon. Ouch.
What's that?
Imagine kicking that.
And kidney butt. Oh. Well, he's disappeared to puff of smoke.
Look at them go. They're like dancing. Woo!
Okay, that made him turn into...
Yeah, you ruined his day. Didn't
But it doesn't seem to be as effective as... Oh, okay, fell off.
Yeah, see you later, man.
And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy.
Okay.
Yes, I'm happy to have this gun.
I'm happy I've got a gun that can talk.
Yes, every girl's dream.
Toggle map. Ah, okay. Right, so we'll proceed further into the bureau. Okay, the bureau looks slightly different than it did before.
Yeah, there's those dudes now. It's not creepy.
They're like target practice. Maybe she's doing another book from the page master. Now let's do these guys.
Oh, they're real humans now. You'd feel like they shouldn't be advancing on you. It's a pretty poor strategy, if I might say so. Poor man. Just see him floating there, you shoot him.
This is like a massive factory for like developing photos or something.
Yeah, well, yeah,
It's like a
look,
dark
there
room.
is a photo studio down there.
A
This
moving
hurts
target
people.
is harder to hit. Wow, thanks for the information control.
Oh yeah, well, got put some in there.
Cows go moo.
Cows go moo.
Sky is blue. So I think you a bit more
Long
cover
jump.
maybe. A bit more cover. Okay.
Circle cover. Okay.
I don't know.
This is not Uncharted. No.
You're starting to see red.
Yes.
We just cleansed it.
Transformers.
Da-na-na-na-na.
Buildings in disguise.
Speak with the voice on the safe room intercom.
Okay.
Ah, right, okay. I was like, I thought it was going to sound like I can walk out with a big hat on or something, yeah. Like the villain from Devil May Cry 4.
I should have lied.
I'm just visiting with a gun. What have you got strapped to you?
But somehow.
Can we talk about that? I hate when it says 6 persons, not 6
The
people.
situation is just a lot.
Yeah, it does that in lots of lifts, doesn't it?
What's that about?
There's nonchalantly, there's just guys floating in the air, and they're like, yeah, well, you know.
No, normal day to
And
them.
nonchalantly, it looks like she's got a bomb strapped to her chest. She's just like, I'm having a really nice day, are you?
Call me maybe. Alright, what are we doing? I should have listened. We following
Here we
her?
go.
Push the hiss out.
Push the hiss out.
Well, don't think she's been cleansed. I think she's been dead.
The hiss is burrowed too deep. The hiss is in too deep and it's trying to keep some snakes moving around. Hiss, 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 hiss.
He mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
Yes, the hotline that you can read about on the back of your games magazine that you can ring for £5,000 an hour and find out about cheats about PlayStation games. That hotline.
Did anyone ring those ever?
I don't think I ever did.
No.
Why am I here?
I don't know.
I think you already know.
Well, no, I don't. Need to find you,
No
Dylan.
matter what they told me all those years.
She's in Predator, yeah?
It's
Yes, I have seen that
One
movie.
of the characters, and that's called Dylan. He goes, what happened to you, Dylan? You just you're someone I could trust.
Get to the chopper.
Dylan!
what scares me shitless.
What happened to you, Dylan? You've been pushing too many pencils. Oh, I see. Right, so they are HRAs they've got on their chests.
Yeah, it's Dr.
And you're immune, so you don't need one.
Yeah, okay. So we finally got to the bottom of this.
The HRA is not bombed. So that'd be a little bit dodgy though if I walked into like some form of establishment with them trapped around my chest and went, don't worry, it's not a bomb, it's HRA. Oh, that's okay, sir. You can go on an airplane, it's fine.
Come in.
I'm just trying to stop the hiss. Like. So this is the first Remedy Entertainment game on a Sony platform since Max Payne 2. They've all been Microsoft exclusives since then.
Okay. What did they make in between? Is that the Alan Wake stuff?
Alan Wake, Quantum Break. Well, no, about the director. I apologise if I get this pronunciation wrong. It's Mikhail Kuzurinen, I believe. So he directed the title we just talked about, which was Quantum Break. And he also had a stint working for Avalanche Studios. They make Just Cause games.
Oh yeah.
And also he worked for DICE.
Battlefront.
Yeah. So he's seems like quite a multitude of different gaming studios he's worked for, and he's obviously directed this. So. We'll have that. Oh, good God! Overkill. Do not mess with this woman.
She can punch your heart out.
No, I'd rather beat people up than shoot them. Something interesting that the bullets take like 5 hits to kill him. You punch them once. It's like, what is she packing? What? She's been to the gym a bit, hasn't she?
So it's back in control.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you a few questions. Obviously, we don't know. This game's brand new, so I'm not going to ask Zessa any questions about the game, because that would be a bit unfair.
Yeah.
You get 0 out of how many?
So what kind of questions am I getting? Like general things?
PlayStation.
Just general PlayStation?
Yeah.
Is this throughout the years kind of thing?
Oh, yeah. It's fair to say.
Okay, well let's hit me one.
Okay, so what was special about the audio tracks on the PS1 Game Disc?
You could play them on a PC, right? You could actually put it in a CD player and play. Is that what's special about them?
Yeah, that's correct. It could be played on a standard CD player.
Yeah, there we go. Come on.
Incorrect. Question 2.
Yeah.
What was
Sorry, I died.
What was unique about the motion capture and voice acting used in Uncharted Drake's Fortune?
Was it the first one to be an actual dude? Like, I don't know what they're called. You know when they got the suits with the little balls on the dots?
You've got it. They basically recorded at the same time, so we did the motion capture and the voice acting, yeah.
Yeah, motion capture. Oh, you did it at the same time? Oh, yeah, I've seen videos of that.
Yeah.
No.
What did The Last of Us start life as? So, what game did it start life as?
I don't know. I didn't know it did. Well, it's made by Naughty Dog, and the only things I know Naughty Dog make are Crash Bandicoot, Jack, and Uncharted. So you'd think it'd have to be Uncharted 4 or something.
Is that your final answer?
Well, yeah,
happy to go orange.
I doubt it's going to be Jack 4, is it? 'Cause there's definitely nothing like it. Or did they make like Resident Evil? No, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, Uncharted 4, because I can't...
It's actually a reboot of Jack and Daxter it was originally going to be.
Oh, I was right. Well,
Well, you weren't.
yeah, but I
So
said those
you didn't
words.
get that one. So, okay, do you know what was the first PS1 game to use the twin-stick DualShock controller?
It was like Ape Escape.
It was Ape Escape. Well done. I'm impressed you knew that.
Me too.
Okay, so which video game composer has worked on the most titles?
PlayStation.
Yes.
Yeah.
General PlayStation trivia.
Cool. To be honest, I don't know any composers from PlayStation.
Okay, it's Tommy Tallarico. He's
yes,
worked
yeah.
on over 300 games since the 90s, including Earthworm Jim.
I've not heard of him, but good for him.
This is interesting. So, who doesn't appear? This is the theme for this question is controversial moments.
Okay.
Who doesn't appear in the Bourne Conspiracy PS3 game?
What is that? Jason Bourne. Did he have a video game?
Yeah, there you go. Bourne Conspiracy PS3 game. Who doesn't appear in it?
Jason Bourne. I don't...
I'm not sure I'm going to give you that. It's Matt Damon because he said it was too violent.
Oh.
Which is a bit weird considering how violent the Jason Bourne films are.
Yeah, well, I guess there's not much like blood or anything in those films.
So this might be a pretty obscure question, but you could probably take a punt at this one because this is probably who I'd guess. So who was originally cast in the Resident Evil films instead of Mila Jochovich?
When were they released?
The first one came out like what, 2002, 2001, something like that. I think it was 2002.
I assume it's someone.
Well, it obviously was.
For some reason, I can only think of that. Who was it in Big Bang Theory? Kaylee Cuoco. I don't mind thinking her.
That's a bit different than the actual answer.
Yeah, exciting.
Ash Lenter is Buffy the Vampire Slayer actress Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Do some
Clip.
I do it.
It's floppy disk, yeah. A proper floppy disk. Okay.
You wiggle it. Yeah.
Used to be B drive.
She can't get to it.
Used to be like the B drive.
Okay.
Because remember, like floppy drive used to be A, and then the hard disk used to be C.
No, I didn't know that.
With the B drive was a big one.
I just stick the floppy disk in and it works. Is all I know. I'm not a technical man. I put a CD in and it works. It's not D drive or whatever. It's the CD bit.
R1 to grab highlighted objects. Whoa.
Oh, we're going to.
Oh, that's cool.
Cool. It's like Half-Life. Like that.
Yeah.
The gravity gun thing. We're back in Mystery World.
It's a bit. Yeah, it's a bit like Half-Life. It's also a bit like Obi-Wan Kenobi. Whoa! Oh. Yeah, take that chair to the face.
Did you throw us over him and, and dismantled?
Yeah, pretty much.
Poor guy.
Oh yeah, he was shooting at me.
Yeah, well.
Let's be honest. If someone shot at you, you'd throw a sofa at them as well.
I bet that's locked. Yeah, called it. Do you know how I knew?
Because it was a red light.
Yeah!
This is locked.
I bet you can open it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, deadly. That's his. Oh, don't go through there.
Oh.
Let's put out the hiss with this fire extinguisher.
It's a little bit like Red Faction as well, where you can destroy lots of things. Maybe we've got to deal with all those guys.
Have the microwave.
They microwaves?
No, but let's pretend they are.
This is some guys. You just come in. Some guy's making his lunch. He's like warming up his pot noodle, and you literally just ruined his day. Yeah. No wonder he's shooting at you. He was like, I was looking forward to my curry flavoured pot noodle.
I really want my pot noodle.
He's got
You destroyed it with your demon powers.
Oh, there we go. Have that.
Yeah, he killed him with his own pot noodle. A poor way to go. Death by noodle. I'll just shoot this because I feel it.
Fed up.
No, I like shooting things.
I like using Jedi powers to blow things up.
I say we're two different people.
Pot noodle.
Sure.
Pot noodle powers, right?
He's just soaking up. It's like a tank. I guess that's an efficient way to cook it. Just blow it up. You don't put pot noodles in a microwave.
That's the first thing that came to my mind.
It took me like 5 minutes to think that. You just boil water and put it in.
Oh, that's amazing.
You go boop 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 boop. That's you put those kind of meals in there, don't you?
Let's just go through this door, and that's just going to be embarrassing, isn't it?
We did it! There they are.
Oh my
Voldemort.
god. Yeah.
It's
You've seen a different Harry Potter than me. Defeat his Tomasi. He's going to be Tom Wazzy.
Yeah. You tell him.
Let's get some health. There's like health on the floor. Take the guys out on the other level.
I do that to myself.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was going to explode.
You know what they say? First day of like any building training, don't throw desks at fire extinguishers.
That doesn't make flame though.
No, yeah, but it's full of CO2.
Yeah.
And you've just thrown a
desk at it.
A desk at a compressed CO2 cylinder. The impact of that. Oh no, it wouldn't be.
Why do they leave fire extinguishers out then? If you just throw something at it.
Throw a desk with mind powers.
Yeah, well, I can't do that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's not a problem in real life, is it?
It could be. Get a tank.
What would you do? Surely you'd have more issues with hazards if you had a tank.
I know, because you've been a tank.
You just fancy... Oh my god. Oh, that was dangerous. Just more health in the middle of your desk so you can see it. You just run across and get the health.
Where is it?
Like right there.
Oh, yeah.